What's up, athletes? Welcome back. Today we're doing a 5-minute statue workout. Now, this is a no-stop workout, so we are going to be going through several different exercises and holding an isometric position for 30 seconds and then transitioning to the next one right away. Now, you're only going to know what's coming up in this little box above because this is a wild card workout. So I'm going to show you your first movement, and then going forward, you're going to follow that little box above. Now, it's so important to change up your training. If we're used to just working with weights or elastic tubing, we want to challenge the muscle in a different way. And so today, we're going to challenge that muscle by holding a static position. Now, I've seen this a lot at my gym in the past where I would have athletes that could back squat such heavy weights, but then when asked to hold a plank, they would struggle through it. So instead today, we're going to work on a different way to challenge those muscles. Remember, athletes, if you are new here, to go ahead and subscribe so that we keep training together. And if you like this video, please share with a friend so that you have a training partner and accountability to keep you going with me. All right, athletes, are you ready to begin? All you'll need to follow along today, it's completely body weight, is just a mat, and then be close by to a wall. So we're going to be holding a wall sit as our first movement. So in our wall sit position, we want to lean against the wall. We want to make sure that we have a 90-degree angle in the knees, and then we're going to drive the knees out to activate the glutes. Now, we don't want to rest on the knees over here. Instead, we're going to bring the hands onto the shoulders and then bring the low back flush into that wall and really activate that core as well. All right, athletes, we're holding this for 30 seconds and then transitioning back onto the floor for a plank. And I've just shared with you the next movement. All right, athletes, in 3, 2, 1, and go. So really important here is that you place the low back against the floor. You don't want to arch your back. You don't want to lean forward. You just want to push the knees out and then continue to breathe. Remembering that that oxygen refuels the muscle. It helps us to sustain that position. So just continue to breathe and then remove your awareness from that area that's really burning at the moment. All right, in 5 seconds, we're going to get onto the mat and we're going to hold a high plank position and up. All right, don't take too long. Come on over with me. And now we're going to push the upper back towards the ceiling. And if you want, you can go ahead and come onto your toes. So that's an option. If you want to stay over here with me, go for it. All right, athletes, that's the stuff. Keep breathing here with me and hold that position, creating stability around the joint and strength. And then in just a moment, we're going to flip over onto the back and we're going to hold a bridge position and switch. All right, let's go. Remember, we're going really fast, not taking time to transition or grab water. We only got 5 minutes. Make sure you can reach for your heels here and then press against the heels to come up a little bit higher. And as you continue here in the position, again, every time you feel that your hips are sagging, just push up a little bit higher. You got this. That's it, athletes. Continue to breathe. 3, 2, 1, and now switch back into a plank position, this time on the forearms. So again, drive that upper back towards the ceiling. Option 2, come onto the top of the toes and work some of those anterior muscles in the lower leg. Good work. Continue to breathe here. In 5 seconds, we're going to stand back up and get into a static lunge position. 3, 2, 1, and up. All right, let's go. Left leg forward. Now, bend that forward knee. Keep a 90-degree angle, and then the back leg is just hovering maybe a couple inches or so above the mat. Push the shoulder blades back and down, and then open up the chest. And now drive the breath through the abdomen. Breathe here with me. I feel you. Good work, athletes. That's it. Don't break. Stay with me here. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and switch. That's it. Stay nice and low. Don't take too long. I used to run a group at my gym called Transformation Tribe, and it was a 20-minute workout that we did every single class after our warm-up and introduction to movements. And I would never let anyone drink water during those 20 minutes because it oftentimes just led us to lollygagging from one exercise to the next. All right, and break. Let's go into a sumo squat now, really wide, and then lift up the heels here with me. So you can either keep the heels down, keep that back up. Now push the knees out, and maybe we can sink in just a little bit deeper. Oh, I feel that. If you lift up your heels, you're gonna feel a lot more of that vastus medialis oblique muscle engaging. Let's go, maybe we can dig a little deeper, and then lift up the heels a little bit more. And in 5 seconds, we're gonna get into a side plank on the right side, and switch. All right, we're gonna make this fast here. So you got an option to come up on your arm here, on the forearm, or go ahead and come up onto the knee. But remember to challenge yourself. If we want to see progress, we got to continue to move outside that comfort zone, so long as we do not sacrifice our form. Above all, we want clean movements, avoiding injury, and then making sure we're getting the most out of our movements. All right, let's switch now to the other side. Let's go, let's go. Stay with me here. Make it a quick transition. Again, learn to switch from one movement to the next as quickly as possible, knowing what's coming up. Good work. And now, for our last 30 seconds, we're gonna come back to the wall. And now we're gonna come into a heel lift wall sit. And switch. Let's go. Transition quickly here with me. Come into that wall sit and now lift up the heels. So working a bit more calves. Again, driving those knees out. Remember, push that low back into the wall. And then your chest also is up against the wall. Make sure you're not leaning on those hands. Come on, stay with me. Push those heels up. You got this. Continue to breathe. Drive that oxygen to the muscle. 5 more seconds. Don't break, don't break. 3, 2, 1, and that is your time. Good work, athletes. Now, if you'd like, go ahead and repeat one more time. And if you'd like to challenge yourself just a bit more, try adding on a weighted vest and then doing this workout. And remember also to check out the other video I have linked for you at the end of this one to complete today's training if you have time to keep going. And remember, as always, to like this video if it resonated with you, share with a friend, and then comment below. Let me know how this went. It helps me to create the content that you like to see. And then if you're new here, let's subscribe and keep training together. All right, athletes, now let's go refuel, rehydrate, and let's meet up in the next one. You got this.